Wepa! Oh, she took it off. She took it off.
All right. How's everybody doing tonight?
How's everybody doing? Yes, if you actually looking at us right now, you know it's Monday at 8 p.m. Is what's going to happen at that time?
It's time for the woo!
The show, people. The show.
Yes. Because every time we get together, you already know it's going to be
a show.
Yes. I go with the name of Nina Rock, La Latina Loquita, and to my left we have
Angie Ruiz, La Gordita Sabrosa, because curves are beautiful, my people. Yes.
First and foremost, thank you everybody who tunes into this crazy thing we call the show every Monday night live on your Facebook, 8 o'clock. And of course, you know, you can always listen to us on Spotify and iHeartRadio. And you can watch us on YouTube and all that good stuff. So, with that being said, you know that we are sponsored by Vicky's Traveling Boutique. And yeah, that is what we got going on this week. So, with that being said, you're going to see Angie sharing.
Yes, and I hope y'all could do the same thing, guys. I hope you could do the same thing.
Yes. And for those of you who do listen to us on Spotify and iHeart, don't forget that you can also send us a message at itstheshowpodcast@gmail.com. That is where we answer all our messages. Our love, our hate, whatever it is, that is where you can message us and let us know what you think of this crazy thing we call the show. For those of you who are tuning in, I mean, we may or may not answer, but that's the chance you take when you send an email. But with that being said, if you are tuning in live on the Facebook Live, don't forget, send us some corazoncitos, send us some hearts, unas estrellitas, no sea malito. And let us know where you're tuning in from so we can go ahead and shout you out. That is my tidbit for the
Yes. You see me looking down is because actually I'm actually
sharing.
Compartiendo eso es lo que estoy haciendo. That's what I'm doing right now, my people. I'm not praying at the moment. I do pray all the time, but not at this second, okay? So I'm just sharing. And not only that, I'm tagging a few people that I know on Facebook, because I'm sharing on Facebook, I'm sharing Instagram, and I'm sharing to a few people that actually waiting for the link to be sent to them. Okay?
Yes. Angie does all of that, and I just sit here and smile at you guys and tell you everything that is going on. So with that, of course, you already know we're going to have an amazing show for you this week, as we do every single week. And thank you to everybody who tunes in to us live, everybody from Mexico, mi gente de Peru, de Colombia, from the UK, from the Arab nations, France, Germany, Japan, right here in the big USA, from Jersey, from North Carolina, Michigan, Texas, everybody who listens to us from everywhere. If I missed a few, my bad. All 50 states, because I know a lot of people listen to us even from Georgia and all that stuff right here in Florida and everything like that. So thank you. We certainly appreciate you guys. So if you've been watching the show, you already know this is our season 6, episode 12. OMG, season 6.
Man, and we growing with the show. Meaning, you see, if you go back when he started, you could see our facial changes, our body type changes, everything hand changing. You know, I'm looking younger and younger.
And I'm just looking like Nina. So it's just what it is. But so season 6, episode 12, it's just insane how much we've been talking on this crazy thing we call the show, and how much you guys have been paying attention. And it's crazy how every week we always have someone new who says, oh my God, I can't believe we didn't tune into your show earlier.
Yes,
girl, it's been 6 years. I don't know why you haven't neither. But thanks for tuning in and thanks for showing up, right? So make sure that you keep us locked Monday nights, 8 o'clock. You already know it is time for the show.
The show, my people, the show.
Yes. So today we're going to have an amazing topic for you today. We're going to talk about a couple of things, but one of the topics that I want to talk about is, I'm going to put the question out there, and then we're going to get back into it once we go over our recaps, okay? So, because if you're brand new here, you know that we do a recap every single week, right? Mm-hmm. So, hold on. Don't act surprised. Mm-hmm. Don't act brand new, because it's what we do every week, okay? But anyway, we give the recap. So, topic of the night. Would you be upset if your significant other got a lot of comments and likes on their post or on a post that features them. It's not even their post. On a post that features them on social media, would you be upset if people are commenting like, oh, here she's good looking or whatever, you know, something like that? Would you be upset about it, and would you do like, you know, Facebook bully and start arguing with people on there? So that is the question of the night. Correct. That is the question. Would it upset you if people were commenting on how good looking your significant other is on a post that they are in on social media? So that is the question of the night. Feel free to start putting in your comments, your concerns, your thoughts, whatever it is. We'll go ahead and repeat it. But first, the recap.
What is the recap, and what did you do last week,
We'll start with you. Go ahead.
Why it has to be the first one all the time?
Because
yes, my people. You know what?
I get to share.
I haven't done nothing excited since, you know, Jacuzzi. It looks like I got a fanny pack. I'm still stuck with this. Yes, but you know what? This is actually the thing that is giving me that compression in the back and give me, you know, for me to feel better. Not only that, especially when I'm driving long hours, this helps me. Like, it pushed the thing in the back. Like, I'm about to feel sorry for my co-host right here. I was about to take it off and let her borrow it because she's complaining about her back since I got here. But yeah, I haven't done nothing exciting. Well, work, making that money because I got extra bills, new bills coming up. And went to bingo. And went to finally, after so many hours working, sometimes work morning, then finish it at night, or work so many hours. Yesterday, for the first time, I came out early. I got home around almost 5 o'clock, and I was happy. I was like, yes, finally I could sit down, make some dinner, watch some novelas, and guess what happened?
She fell asleep.
No.
Oh.
No, man. I was watching my novela beginning. I finished doing dinner. I told my family, hey, dinner is done. Everybody was like, wow, mommy cooked. Listen, for some reason, Duke Energy not energy. I don't know what the hell happened. But the whole entire neighborhood light went off. I'm like, mother flower. The first thing I hear is my kids in the top, mommy, the light went out. I'm like, hello, I know. It just went out down here too. I was like, damn. And I was like, wait a second. I paid the light bill, so it's not me. So I went outside.
For those of you who don't know, Duke is the energy company in certain parts of Florida.
So. Yes. And I went outside because, you know, when that happened, everybody and their mama going outside to check what's going on. So I went outside. I looked to my right. I see my neighbor saying, hey, did your light went out too? And I'm like, yes, it went out. And then he goes, how everybody's light going out? It's not even a hurricane here yet. And I started laughing. I'm like, yeah, correct. You know, the only way everybody go outside and we talking is because we don't have no light, and it's because a hurricane passed by. And then he goes, all right, well, who's going to start the barbecue? And I started cracking up when he said that. What happened is when it's a hurricane that passed by, we don't have no lights. Everybody in the neighborhood is making barbecue outside, and they're sharing food with each other. So we all came out, and, you know, it's still 5 o'clock. You know, it's early. So everybody, and he's like, okay, who's going to barbecue? And there's my neighbor in the side, my neighbor in the back, my neighbor in the front. Everybody's outside talking among each other like, oh, man, what are we going to do right now? Even the kids from across from me, they all came out of the house and they started playing outside. I guess that's what it takes. They like to go off or they could play outside in the street. Me, I went back in. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? It's my day off. Not my day off. It's, you know, I'm off from work at this time. It was my time to watch my novela. It disturbed me. So I was like, what am I going to do? Am I going to go upstairs, take a shower before actually it turns dark? Because the thing is, I received a call, but not from Duke. I received a call from Spectrum telling me, because Spectrum, I guess, knew that I wanted to see my novela. Spectrum called me and gave, hey, my dear customer, your service is interrupted all the way to 11 p.m. I'm like, what the fuck?
So for those of you who don't know, Spectrum is a cable and internet company.
Yes. I'm like, up to 11 p.m. And I'm like, wait a second. So that means my light will not be on to 11? That's some shit. So I was like,
oh, no.
I'm like, no. So I was like, should I go upstairs, take a shower, and just lay down and rest? Because I really haven't rested. You know, I have been working straight 18 days. So I'm like, hell no. So I light up some candles in the kitchen, some candles in the living room, some candles in the side. You know, I was like, okay, let me get the candles ready in case, you know, it was starting to get dark. I called my girl, and I'm like, my friend Linda, my best friend Linda, what the hell you doing? Do you have power? She was like, yeah, I got power. Like, that's some shit. Her side, because she lived only 5 minutes from me. So I'm like, damn, she got power. You know what? Hey, Linda, you want to get your ass kicked on dominoes or bingo? She's like, I do some domino. Because, last week, I kicked her ass on dominoes. So she was like, I'm ready to fight. Yeah, she kicked my ass this time. But we were fighting. We did 3 games. The first game, she beat me. The second game, I beat her completely 0. I mean, she made no points in that one. I kicked her ass. And then the third one, we actually were fighting, and she beat me. Girl, but when I was about to go to her house, I'm driving. My whole neighborhood is out. No lights. Girl, the following block, those motherfuckers got light. I'm like, how the fuck y'all got light and this block don't got no light?
It happens.
I'm like, why?
That's because you don't have important people living on your block.
Yes,
I
we
always
do.
say that.
And we do. I'm important. I'm very important. But then, so I went to her house, and 3 hours later, I get that text, hey, the light is back. I'm like, oh, yes. And I'm like, you want to go home right now? And they're like, no, finish your game. I'm like, shit, I really wanted to see my novelas. So I finished the game, boom, 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 and it was like 11:30 at night. I went home, watched one novela, because I was like this. I looked like a crackhead. I looked like a crackhead.
As soon as I lay down in my bed, look, I'm tired already. See, she does that and I yawn.
Even my son came to the kitchen to get, more food. And he was like, Mom, why are you looking like a crackhead? I'm like, the hell are you talking about? He like, Mommy, you like this. I'm watching my novela. Leave me alone. He was like, you mean the novela's watching you? Mommy, just go upstairs. I'm like, I am. After it finishes, I went to the shower and laid down to get up mad early. I'm like, I'm tired. But yeah. But that's what I did. Nothing exciting. Nothing to do. I can't even go to the park. I can't do nothing. Because I'm working. I would have loved to go to those concerts that SeaWorld and Busch Gardens be having. Because I'm paying $80 a month on that pass. And I haven't even used it this year.
Girl.
Well,
I had an amazing weekend. I actually got to spend the weekend with Royalty USA pageant. All the national queens were here in the Orlando area. For those of you who don't know, my daughter is their national team. So they had a royalty weekend here in Orlando. So all the 7 queens were here, plus the directors and everything. And we had a great time. The girls went to Tiffany's in the Millennium Mall. And they were gifted a beautiful necklace from the director, Michelle. And then the next day we had some dinner at Olive Garden. They rented an Airbnb here in the Orlando area, like a 10-bedroom house, beautiful. And then 10, 11, I don't know how many bedrooms, a lot of bedrooms. And then on Saturday, all day, we were in Disney. We were at Disney from 8:30 in the morning till midnight.
Shit.
Long day, but we had an amazing time. We had breakfast at the Crystal Palace with the characters. Then we rode a couple of rides. Then I saw the parade, and then I had a great time because y'all know I'm a Disney freak, right? So I had the best time at Disney. And then we ate at Cinderella's castle, and I was so excited because y'all know my favorite princess is Cinderella. So I got to stay and said, I even met her. Oh my God. You don't even know. I met Cinderella, guys. I did. I met her. And I was and I saw Gus and Jack. If you don't know who Gus and Jack, I'm upset if you don't know who they are. Go back and watch the movie and find out who Gus and Jack are. But I did find Gus and Jack in the Cinderella castle as well. Do you know who Gus and Jack are?
No. That's why I went like this.
If you know who Gus and Jack are from Cinderella, let me know in the comments. But I had a great time. And then we got to see the fireworks from inside the castle. It was amazing. So I had a great time. And I do have to shout out Miss Michelle and Miss Kelly. They are the directors and the assistant. I guess the assistant. I don't know. I'm not really sure what Miss Kelly's title is. But I do want to shout out Miss Michelle and Miss Kelly because they really know how to treat the girls royally. All the queens got amazing gifts. And not only, one of the things that I like, my daughter has done a lot of pageants and she has a couple of national titles. One of the things that I really like about this pageant, and it kind of like separates them from like any of the other pageants that she has done, is a lot of the gifts that they receive are more personalized. So like, for example, everything is branded obviously to Royalty USA, yes, but it is also branded to each individual queen, which is amazing. For example, they all got phone cases, right, with their picture on the phone case, and then the dress from their national, the whatever dress
That's cute.
was the color of the case. So every case color was different. A blue one, a yellow one, a pink one, a red one. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
cute.
Then like they got these beautiful beach towels, and then they had, you know, their title across, like the sash, it looks like the title across and had their name on it. The blanket that they received was literally, I mean, it was a beautiful blanket. Like, I'm gonna tell her to bring it over so you guys can see it, but it is like a blanket and it has all the queens on it, but then it has the queen, like whoever received that blanket, like the team, the Little Miss, whatever, had their picture like super big on the blanket, and then the other girls on the side. Oh my god, it was just like those little things like that, those little attention to details, like, are just really what separates. I mean, aside from all the other amazing, I mean, they really get treated like royalty. Like, I'm talking limo service, you know, Tiffany's adventure experience. I mean, they get all their, you know, meals are covered and everything like that. And then us moms also get gifts as well. So, which is really nice because we're like the pageant support team, you know, we're like the queen support team, right? So we got gifts as well. Like, I've gotten, you know, the what do you call those? The mugs? What do you call that right there?
The mugs.
No, that's not called a mug.
The can.
No, the silver, the white, what's that called?
It looks like
Like,
a cannon.
you know, like the thing where you drink water. I don't know what it's called. But we,
Es un vaso de lata.
you know, we get that. We've gotten shirts and things like that. So that we're also, because we're, you know, we're the ones who are really putting in our time to make sure that our girls are where they're supposed to be and everything like that. So we are really, really thankful for that. And it was a really, really nice experience. And I'm glad I was able to experience it with my child. And again, thank you to Miss Michelle and Miss Kelly for really treating the girls like royalty, and of course making us moms feel just as special as well. So, and yeah, so that's pretty much my weekend. And then I came home. I had some other things happen and things like that, but Angie and I will talk about them off show. But you guys are not privy to that information yet.
No.
And but anyway, we really had a great time. So again, I just want to, you know, for those of you who don't know, I love, like, I'm such a Mickey freak. And like, so I even got a Cinderella scepter, like a wand. I don't know where it is. I'm really mad if I lost it.
In another word, she was more excited than the young girls.
I was. You don't understand, because I've had people even inbox me like, oh, you finally made it. Like, because they know I haven't been to Disney in like forever.
I haven't been there for a long time.
But I had a great time. I even rode 7 rides. For those of you who know, I don't do rides. I rode 7 rides in the park. But that was my weekend. I had a great time. So, yeah, that is what I did. And then now I didn't work this weekend. Can you believe that? Not a thing of work.
She had fun. She didn't work because she had
relaxed.
fun.
I relaxed.
Yes.
I mean, I sent a couple emails here and there, but nothing major.
Yeah. Oh, and I went to bingo too Friday.
She went to bingo.
I went to bingo
Did you
with
win?
my girls. Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
No, nothing big. But I made half of the money, but nothing big.
And if you make half the money, that's good.
Yes.
I've yet to win anything in bingo when I go, but I'm gonna win.
I'm going tomorrow.
I'm determined.
I'm going tomorrow afternoon. What a bunch of
I'm
girls.
not sure if I can make it tomorrow because I might have some things to do, but I'll confirm and then I'll let you know.
Because I was surprised they gave me the afternoon off. I was like, oh, I'm going, because I already know tomorrow will be $11.99. So I'm going, girl.
$11.99.
Yeah, the last game, remember the dollar one? That's $1,200.
Oh, you mean that?
Yes, tomorrow.
$1,200.
Yes. We
So
got
that's
some
my weekend.
comments.
Okay.
We got Mateo. He's
Hola,
got the
Mateo,
heart
¿cómo
and the
está?
face.
Gracias.
Raymond, thank you for tuning in, Raymond.
Hey,
He goes, hey
Raymond.
there, beautiful Angie. Raymond goes, closed caption, please. Raymond, thank you for tuning in, Raymond. How you doing, Raymond?
Maybe on the recap we'll do a closed caption, but not right now. You're here, you can listen.
No, he relips.
Okay. So then I will put on the closed caption for you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But yes. So that's pretty much my weekend, and that was it. So no work for me this weekend. I just enjoyed myself.
I do
for the
work.
most
I'm supposed
part.
to have a red carpet premiere this Saturday. But me being too busy, I didn't realize that they put me in the schedule. So I cannot make the red carpet. But shout out to Kelly Weaver for being actually, why is my daughter calling me?
I don't know, because she should know that it's time for the show.
Kelly Weaver for being nominated for Best Actor. Congratulations, Kelly! Yes.
Kelly.
Yes. Yes, hopefully he will win that award this Saturday. He's like, Bestie, why you not coming? I'm like, sorry, Bestie, they put me to work. Yes, they asked me to work from mid-afternoon, actually morning, afternoon, to closing at night. Like, but I need the money though. I got a brand new bill that's coming next week. Yeah.
A brand new bill?
Yeah, the car bill.
Your car
Finally
bill?
is coming.
Oh, guys, I want to let you know also that I got a new pet.
Oh, Lord. When she told me that, I'm like, wow, you finally got a man? That's what I told her.
But I got a new pet also. I do have to tell you that I got a new pet yesterday. And his name is Gary. Because that's what I wanted to name him. I mean, he may be a girl. And if it's a girl, I'll name her...
It's Gara.
I don't know what I'll name her. Maybe Geraldine. I don't fucking know. Because I don't know. Oh, maybe Gabby. Oh, Gabby's cute.
Yeah, Gabby is cute. But girl, you better feed your new pet.
I do have to feed my new pet.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
I would show it to
with
you.
big ass eyes.
But I don't know if y'all will be able to see it in
I
the
don't think
camera.
they'll be able to see. Maybe you try to twist it and the baby might jump off.
He jumps on the camera like...
Tell them what it is.
So I have a baby gecko.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's Gary the gecko or Gabby the gecko, because I don't know if it's a girl or a boy.
Where did you find that new pet at?
So Gary/Gabby the gecko was in my bathroom. It's a baby, literally like this small. Literally like this
This
small.
small.
And at first I thought it was a baby lizard, right? And I was like, a baby lizard, right? Like I did like that, like because I saw something running and jumping. I was Oh, I do gotta tell you a dramatic story that happened to me the other day, but let me finish my Gary the gecko.
So what happened with?
Yeah, let me tell you about right, Gary Gabby gecko story. So what happened was, so I seen this little thing crawling across. I thought it was a baby lizard, so I was like, oh my god, like a baby lizard. All right, whatever. So then I looked.
Just screaming for a tiny thing.
Yeah, hell
It's
yeah.
tiny.
I'm traumatized. So then I looked and I said, oh, it's not a lizard, it's a gecko. Like if there's any big difference, right? But
It's
there really
really
isn't.
traumatized. She goes down, look down. Oh, that's it, you got.
That's it. That's
That's
it. Anybody got time for that neither. But anyway, Gary Gabby the gecko was in there in my bathroom, and I was like, oh my god. So then I looked and I was like, oh, it's not a lizard, it's a gecko, right? Like I said, not that a lizard and a gecko is not much of a difference, but they really are different because geckos are prettier. They have little stripes and stuff like that. They look like little tigers, right? But like with little feet, that
Big
go
ass
like this.
eyes too.
And big ass eyes, right? But he's really little. He's like this little, like very tiny. So then I said, oh, I gotta keep him. So then I said, where am I going to put him, right? Because I was going to put him in a big-ass fish tank. He's literally this little. So I was like, let me go get a little food container. So I got a little food container, and then I couldn't find him.
Where you found him at?
No, then I found him again, but I couldn't. It took me a minute to find him. He was hiding, like, behind some stuff. So I had to move stuff around, find him. And then I thought he died. Because, did you know that they played dead? And he was laying on the floor, he's like this. His paws out like with his things out like this, and I thought he was dead, and I was like, oh my god, he's dead, and then I got like,
how you knew he was punking up?
Because this morning he's up, like,
so you put him in the container when he was dead?
Yes, he dropped his tail and everything. People are laughing. He dropped his tail and everything. They usually do that. Did you know? I didn't know that geckos. I knew that they lose their tail if they're afraid, but I didn't know they played dead. Like he literally played dead. He was laying like this.
So she was like, okay, I'm about to give him a nice funeral.
So then I was like, I scooped him into the container. The container had little holes on it, and I covered it, and I put a little bit of water in there, right? And then I waited. I went to sleep because it was fucking late. I was tired. So I went to sleep. And then this morning when I woke up, I actually forgot that I had him in there, right? So when I woke up, I said, oh, Gary/Gabby. He's alive! So I have a new pet.
She got a new pet that she needs to feed.
Yeah.
I told her, girl, feed him. He's a baby.
He's just a baby.
He needs some breast milk.
He's just a baby.
He needs some baby milk.
He's just a baby. But Gary Gabby the gecko is my new pet. I'm going to show him to you in just a little bit while Angie goes ahead and read some comments.
Yes, there's no comments to read. So we're just gonna wait for her to come with her new pet with big ass eyes to come, and she better feed that pet. I'm telling you, feed that pet. Okay, here we come. She's about to show you the new pet. Oh, how small! You can't even see him.
I don't think you could see him.
Girl, he's gonna jump over
there. But there, oh, he went in the water. You see him? You see him now? Look at him. Look at him. Oh, they can see him. You see him? Right there? He just jumped out of the water bowl. You see him? Look at him. There he goes.
He's like, I need some food.
There he goes. You see him? That's Gary/Gabby the gecko. He just made an appearance finally.
Only Nina. Only Nina. Girl, that means the mama is somewhere out there. Okay? If
yeah,
you
but
just
I'm
came
not
into
going to
your
go look.
toilet
I'm
like
not,
that.
It's not my toilet.
You know, to your bathroom.
I'm not going to go look for her. She should have been more careful with her kids.
Fucking girl.
But anyway, that's my new pet. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think. Should I keep him or should I let him out in the wild?
I'll say feed him, and maybe you never know, he will be your nice pet. Because you had a gecko
I
years
did
ago.
have a gecko a long time ago.
So
I did. We had him for a
it
long
could be
time.
a pet, but he's a baby. He needs to be fed and taken care of, because like that it's gonna be harder to feed him and take care of him, because it's a possibility that he could die.
I'll give him some ants. He'll be all right.
So ants, I think those ants gonna be running from him.
They can't go that far.
Oh man, guys, put in the comments what foods are good for the baby Chinese gatos.
Ese es mi mascota nuevo, Mateo, para que veas.
La mascota de ella.
Sí, el nuevo que encontré en mi baño.
Chiquitito.
He's a baby. He's
Bien
just a
chiquito.
baby. But anyway, guys,
Tienen que darle comida.
back to the topic of the night. So, as I mentioned before, first let me tell you the story. Would you be upset? I'm gonna ask a question again. Would you be upset if your significant other was posted on social media and then people started commenting on how good looking that person was? Would you be upset about that? That's the question of the night. And now let me tell you. You guys go ahead and put your comments and your concerns and everything like that. And then I will go ahead and tell you why I'm asking this question. Would you be upset, first of all?
No. I will be like, yeah, that's
my
my
man.
daddy.
That's my boo right there.
That's my daddy.
Yes,
My
girl.
daddy.
Mhm.
Yes. I know he look great. I know he looks good. I know
I'm
you
like,
wish
hey,
you could
boo.
have him. Yeah. I
boo.
know. Like, I like when people compliment my
soon.
partner. Because if nobody compliment my partner, that means my partner is ugly. So you know what? When somebody say, "Oh, your partner looks good," I'm like, "Yes, he does." Doesn't he? Right? Man, no, I don't care. And not only that, it goes both ways. Okay, I know I'm in the entertainment industry, and I know my partner goes through that shit every day. Especially when I post one of my pictures or one of my pictures from like a magazine, a calendar, or anything like that, or video. Just a lot of people commenting right under, like, she's beautiful, you hot, oh, I want you, I want to suck this, I want to do that. You know, a lot of shit, crazy comments. My partner sees that shit, he's used to that shit. But at the same time, I know my partner will tell you he don't mind as long as they're not disrespectful. Like, if somebody's gonna be like, hey, you fat, that's why he's gonna come pop in and say something. But sometimes I tell him, let it alone. Those comments could be deleted. Leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't waste your breath. But he likes that because he knows his woman is hot. His woman look great. He likes that. He likes when people compliment me. And the same way, I would like when people compliment my partner. I see it like that. I'm going to be like, bitch, don't look at my partner, please. There's millions of people watching the same post that I'm watching.
So here's what happened. There's this place called Twisted Tony's, and they apparently is like a new store or something, new restaurant, whatever, blah blah. And so they posted their 14th customer, like, congratulations to such and such for being our 14th customer, blah, 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 whatever, right? And I'm not gonna lie, it was a male, and not gonna lie, the guy he's good looking. He's really cute. Like, he really is. They just showed a picture of him, like, holding his sandwich. They gave him the sandwich for free or whatever, blah, 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 right? Well, his wife decides to comment and says, what the WTF? Like, I can't believe you went there and you didn't ask me if I wanted anything, whatever, right? And now, mind you, he didn't post it. He was posted by the restaurant, Twisted Tony's, okay? Well, not everyone. There was a lot of comments on there like, oh, I'd let him eat my sandwich and this and that. Like, just commenting and making stupid little comments or whatever about this guy because he really is, I'm not gonna lie, he's fine as fuck. Like, he is. I'm gonna put it out there, right? He's fine as fuck. But the wife then starts arguing with the people who are commenting on this post. So, for example, the one where the person was like, oh, I'd let him eat my sandwich. She was like, oh, that's real classy of you. Why didn't you look closer? You see, he has a wedding ring on, blah, blah, blah. Like, all this craziness. First of all, no one's going to go, let me look at his finger. They're not doing that. They're going to look at him like, damn, he's fine. They're going to make a comment. Fucking relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and so everybody was like, oh, I bet she's going to, then they started, you know, like making fun of her. Like, oh, I bet she's going to be packing his lunch from now on, this and that and the third. Like, they were just going up and she was getting so mad and she was going back and forth with certain people. Like, she was really upset. And my thing is like, girl, take that shit as a compliment. Your man is fine. Your man is fine as fuck. Like, instead of arguing and beefing and being a fucking internet bully, a Facebook, you know, gangster, so to speak, just be like, yup, that's mine. Yup, he don't need your sandwiches. Thank you. He's got mine. Like, I would be like that. I would be like, that's my baby right there. That's my man right there, you know, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to be sitting there. I'd be like, thank you. Yup, I know he fine. Yup, that's mine. Blah, blah, blah. You know, like, that would be me. You know what I mean? But apparently she got like real upset. And it's not like he posted the picture. It's not like people that knew him. This was like an establishment that posted him as a congratulations for being the 14th customer. And she got all upset. She got her panties in a fucking bunch and caught some fucking feelings and was like arguing with all these girls. Like, it's just ridiculous. See, I'm the type of person, like, even me, like, if I'm out with my partner or whatever, I'm going to make sure that I look good because I want to look good. Not for me, of course, obviously, but I want to make sure I look good so that he be like, damn, that's my baby. And not that I want people to look at me, but I want to make sure that I look good because I don't want to have him see me looking a hot mess neither. You get what I'm saying? And so as a man or woman, you should be proud of the fact that people do find your partner attractive and beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's a compliment to you because she's not walking around looking trafara. You know what I'm saying? Like, if for my Spanish people who know what that means, you know what I mean? That'd be looking a hot mess. But, you know, I would not be upset. So I want to know, would you guys be upset about it? Or would you, like, how do you feel when people compliment your significant other? Do we have any comments?
No comments. Okay. How do you feel about it? And especially you don't care, right?
No, like I said, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, that's my baby. Thank you. Like, that's whatever, you know. That's mine. Hurry up and come home, baby. Like, you know, that's what I would do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be upset about it because at the end of the day, like, it's different if he was responding back, flirting back and saying other things or, you know, whatever. But none of that was happening. He didn't even comment back. He didn't even know what was going on, basically, because he did not make the post. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was posted. So, yeah. So everybody was like, yeah, saying all that stuff. So she got upset, and I just wanted to put it out there and see what you guys thought. So,
yes. Rafael, gracias por tu sintonía.
Hola,
Rafael, ¿cómo estás? Rafael, hoy el topic de hoy, el tema de hoy, estamos hablando, tú te enfongas, how you say,
what?
man?
¿Te enojas?
¿Te enoja si alguien...
Hablando español con Angie Ruiz.
No, because in Puerto Rico hay enfogonas. Okay, enfogonas,
Yeah, but encojonada. That's what you were
Encojonada.
trying to say, but he's not Puerto Rican.
Okay.
He's Mexican.
No, he's Colombian.
He's Colombian. Who
Hey,
you
digo,
worse.
Jason.
Perdón, Mateo de Colombia. Perdón.
Pero estoy hablando
No,
de
es
Rafael.
Rafael. No,
Rafael de Colombia.
Okay.
Yes. Rafael, mira, está diciendo
Ella
que tú
me
eres
tiene
mexicano.
confundida.
Rafael, dile algo. ¿Qué le pasa a ella?
Ella me tiene confundida. Perdón,
No,
Rafael.
pero
perdón.
vamos a decir, mira, Mateo.
¿Ah,
Mira,
sí?
Rafael, mira, el tema de hoy es, si tú tienes tu pareja y pones una compañía o alguien pone una foto de tu pareja, hacen un tema en la internet con tu pareja, el retrato, y muchos hombres van a estar, ay, mira, eres bella, qué preciosa, bla, bla, bla. Tú te ponías bravo si están poniendo comentarios bajo de la foto de tu pareja.
No solamente bravo, pero empezarías a discutir con ellos, con las personas que están haciendo los comentarios. Esa es la pregunta de la noche. Así que pon ahí su comentario y me deja saber su pensamiento.
Su pensamiento, si se ponía bravo, si están hablando, haciendo comentarios de su pareja. ¿Qué usted cree?
Yep.
Yes, my people.
That is so for me. Like I said, it wouldn't bother me. Like I would just be like, okay, whatever. Yeah, that's my baby, and I would just put it out there like
Hey,
that.
Xavier, thank you for tuning in.
Xavier.
Hey, Xavier, listen. The topic of tonight is, how do you feel if somebody posts your partner picture online? It could be a business or somebody that you know. Post your partner's picture online, and then you're going to see a lot of different people commenting under saying that your partner looks great, they look hot, they're so beautiful, etc., etc. Will you get mad? Will you actually start commenting, attacking those people? Hey, she is married. She is my woman. Don't talk to her like that. How do you feel if somebody start commenting under your partner's picture? Is it bad? Is it good? Or let me know in the comments. How do you feel about it? I want people commenting in the show. Let me know how you feel about it. Because there's people who are toxic. Some people, they don't care. I don't care. Because you know what? I like when people will say, my partner looks great. And I'm like, I know he does. He's mine. Why am I going to be wasting my energy commenting back and fighting for? Those people are behind a computer. They're not near him.
So I've dated some people on both sides of the spectrum, right? I
I thought you said both sides of the spectrum. I'm like, what the fuck? She's right.
No, both sides of the spectrum. So I had, one who didn't like nobody looking at me. You know what I mean? And would want to fight with everybody just for looking at me, like, what the fuck you looking at type shit. You know what I mean? And then I had one who just absolutely loved when people looked at me. He was like, yeah, because he's like, that's my baby right there.
That's my baby.
Right, and it made him feel more proud, like that people were looking at me or commenting, and it's in taste. It's not like they were saying anything disrespectful or anything like that, but it always made him feel more proud of the fact that, people are commenting or thinking that I'm beautiful or whatever the case is, and he loved it. He fed off of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it for me, it was at first kind of weird. Like, you're not mad? He's like, why would I be mad? You are fucking beautiful. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm used to the extreme, right? Of having someone who's extremely toxic, like, don't look at her type of shit. You know what I mean? And then I had this one who's like, yeah, look at her. She's fine as fuck. She's mine. She's mine. You know what I mean? So
the thing is, some people don't mind compliments. Right. But there's some people, just because you say, oh, you look beautiful, right away, oh my goodness, don't say that to me. And right away, they're going to say that it's sexual harassment. She's like, how the fuck that's sexual harassment when somebody's telling you you're beautiful in a comment? And that's what I don't get at this point. Like, I see that every day. Like, you cannot say, hello, beautiful, to a woman no more, because they're going to think it's sexual harassment right away. And for the ones coming in for the first time in the live, thank you for tuning in. Today's topic is, how do you feel if some business or any business or work, whatever, post your partner picture online, and then there's other people commenting under your partner's picture saying they're beautiful, they're hot. Do you feel some kind of way if some people is complimenting your partner? or you actually gonna go in and start attacking the people to stop saying that your partner is beautiful? Let us know in the comments, how do you feel about that? And we do have a few comments in here.
Wow.
Hey Kevin, thank you for tuning
Kevin.
in. Severe goes, not at all. You should trust your partner to handle themselves. Mateo dice, exactly, up to your partner to handle.
Correct.
Rafael dice, buenas noches, reinas hermosas.
Hola.
Bueno, si mi mujer fuera una mujer muy hermosa como ustedes, artista, modelo, actriz, etc., entendería que le hicieran piropos y halagos, pero creo que sí, en el fondo me molestaría un poco. He said in English, good
It would
evening,
bother him,
good
basically.
evening, my beautiful queens. Well, if my woman was beautiful, like both of you, an artist, a model, an actress, etc., I will understand that people will say great comments towards her picture. But I believe maybe, yes, it would kind of bother me a little bit. That's what he said in the comments for the people that do not know how to read Spanish. Okay?
Well, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but it's just how you handle it at the end of the day. And like someone said in the comments, yes, it really is up to your partner to control that situation. At the end of the day, now it's different if someone is getting a little out of control and just a little bit disrespectful, whatever.
Yeah.
But then again, it's the internet, guys. Like, what you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yes. But my people, yeah, like I'm saying, it could be crazy comments. Like me, myself, I get a lot of people commenting under my pictures all the time. It could be great comments, could be good comments, could be stupid ass comments, could be crazy comments. So, it could be all of above. Some of them you just ignore, some of them delete, some of them whatever.
Exactly.
But it's just commenting, they're commenting, and that's part of me. Because I am an actress, I am a model,
You're
I'm a host, I do everything. I'm a public figure. So, of course, people are going to be talking all the time under my pictures. So, whoever is with me, they do need to handle that situation. And not only that, it got to the point when I started dating, I needed to make sure the person that will be in my life will be able to handle all that. Because it's not easy to be with a public figure at all. It's not, especially when they do travel a lot. Most of the time, you will be by yourself at home. And now it's all about trusting the partner as well, okay? Here you go. Kevin says, okay, Mateo said, what attracted you will attract others. That's what Mateo said. Kevin goes, only an insecure man will have problem with his woman receiving compliments. Yes.
I agree, and I agree.
I agree.
But there are, unfortunately, there are some men who just don't want anybody looking at their woman. Then I say, keep them in the house. Don't let them outside. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
What the hell?
Don't do that. I'm just kidding. Then get yourself a less attractive woman or a partner that you don't have to worry about that. I don't know.
The type that you need to put a bag when you're bagging her. Let me stop.
I'm just saying, whatever you gotta do. If you feel that it's gonna bother you, then you don't need to be dating someone who's highly attractive. Although everyone is beautiful in their own way, but then you cannot be with someone who's in a public eye or anything like that, because at the end of the day, people have eyes and they're gonna look. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So comments.
No comments at this moment. But yes, my people, that's actually the topic of tonight. She brought that topic to me because it was actually put on out there. A lady husband was posted by a sandwich restaurant and
Twisted Tony's,
and the wife started commenting and fighting with the people commenting, saying that her husband looked at her, blah 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 blah. She didn't like it, and she started attacking the people back and forth. Lady, you just wasted your energy, and not only that, right there you made it seem to everybody, not seem, you made it see that
you were insecure,
a jealous woman, and you cannot take no compliments. Okay, I guess you just want your man to be ugly.
But then get yourself an ugly man.
Yeah,
that's the point I'm trying to make. Then get yourself an ugly man.
Okay.
But then I start to wonder, right? We had a comment.
Mateo said that he's looking.
Oh yeah.
Mateo, you could look but don't touch.
Exactly.
Look but don't touch.
But then on the flip side of that, I wonder, right? did he in the past, I don't know these people, guys. This is just a post I saw from Twisted Tony's, and I started reading all 87 comments, and this is what came about, right? So then I start to wonder, like, sometimes when people are insecure is because they have been cheated on or betrayed in the past, whether with that partner or with someone else, right?
The way I see it, whatever had happened to you in the past, leave it in the past. Because you should not bring anything from the past to your present relationship. Because you don't want to, mess it up. Just because you still got that shit from the past in your head.
That trauma from the past, right?
From the past, you just need to move on. If you still dramatize and you not be able to really trust anyone, that means you're not ready to be in a new relationship. Just stay alone. Be toxic by yourself. And not only that, some people don't even go through that trauma. They're just fucking toxic and fucking jealous naturally. Like, come on. There's some men that like that, and there's some men that cannot stand that shit. So it's not about, pick and choose your correct war or your fight. That's what you need to do.
Well, I always say that there's a perfect person for everyone out there, and if someone who does like a toxic person, there's a person for you out there.
Yeah. I don't like none of that. I don't like no drama. If I see somebody got a freaking face and like if something is bothering them, whatever, I leave them the hell alone. Like I'll be like, okay, go ahead, move on, go to upstairs to the room. I'll go to my living room. I'm not dealing with that shit. Especially when you come from work and somebody got a freaking bad energy. Like you, why you mad? Why you got that face?
Go upstairs.
Like you know what?
Go in timeout.
You know what? I just keep moving. I do something else. I don't let that energy bother me. Like. I'm not here for that shit, and I'm getting too old for dealing with that bull crap. Okay, not me. I don't like dealing. I don't like arguing. I don't like none of that. Like you want to argue by your freaking self.
Yeah.
Not me. Leave me the hell alone. Especially if I'm freaking tired. I just came out of work. Mira pa'l carajo con tu mierda. Here we go. Mateo goes, all love to you both, always, ladies.
Thank you.
Kevin goes, regardless, you don't bring past baggage into the new relationship.
I agree with you.
Buy the new baggage.
100%.
Buy brand new baggage. Don't bring the old baggage, okay?
And
especially the holy ones.
And if you need some new bags, hit up Miss Vicky from Miss Vicky's Traveling Boutique. She has some amazing bags.
Does she got luggages?
She does have luggage, absolutely. She's got some really pretty luggage too, some duffels and everything.
Yes, make your own new luggages, people.
Yes,
your new memories, your new luggages, your new thing. Don't bring the old shit with you to the new thing. Make the new ones happen while you're in that relationship. You know what?
So I wonder how Twisted Tony's feels about this, because they
must be laughing.
They were just like celebrating a new, a winner from their establishment, who their 14th customer who won a freaking free sandwich and all this drama. I mean, I guess it's free promotion for them.
It's promoting them for free. Not only that, now the people really want to go and taste that sandwich. Not only that, maybe back to that customer again, because you never know.
Let me see what day he went there.
We got more comments. We got Rafael dice, muñecas hermosas, ya les cambio ahora la pregunta. ¿Qué tanto o hasta qué punto les puede llegar a molestar a ustedes como figuras públicas, como artistas, que alguien les diga a cada momento lo hermosas que son, o que le expresen sentimientos que ustedes le puedan despertar? His question is, beautiful dolls. That's what he wrote.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, let me exchange the question for you.
He flipped the question on us.
How much, to what point, it will bother you that anybody, because you are a public figure, you're an artist, that they keep telling you how beautiful you are, and they express these feelings toward you almost every day? How can I answer that?
I can answer it too, but go ahead, you can answer.
It don't bother me.
It doesn't.
No me molesta.
No me molesta. ¿Tú sabes por qué? Porque ese ¿cómo se dice? That's the job we have. Ese es el trabajo que tenemos, right? Y esa es la expectation. ¿Cómo se dice?
La expectación que puede pasar cuando tú eres una figura pública. Yo que tengo millones de seguidores, todos los comentarios que yo cojo todos los días, algunos comentarios son buenos, algunos son malos, algunos me llaman vaca, puerca, ballena, eres hermosa, eres preciosa, yo sueño, todo me dicen los comentarios, todo. Me, se me resbala. No me molesta, no me molesta.
En el trabajo que tenemos que tener la piel fuerte, ¿verdad?
Sí, la piel
Porque
fuerte.
siempre sí vamos a estar en la cámara, en el público, así. We're always going to be in the public, right? So we have to have thick skin. Siempre tenemos que tener la piel fuerte. So tenemos que coger los comentarios buenos y los comentarios malos también, como si fueran uno, right? We have to take the good comments and the bad comments as if they were one. So todos los días nos llegan mensajes, todos los días nos llegan comentarios. Si usted vaya a mi TikTok y todo eso, tú vas a ver. Pero, I just say thank you, le doy la gracia y sigo. O sea, no es que voy a seguir una conversación con ellos. I'm not going to continue a conversation with them. I'm just going to respectfully say thank you. And that's it. Porque también...
When I got time, because there's times I can't even answer nothing, because I don't look at the comments, but I get thousands of comments a little bit, because I don't got time for none of that. But there has been certain times that I did spaz on a couple of people. The only thing that I do not accept if you come out to be freaking coming out towards my family and be freaking racist. I do not. And the thing that bother me is the words that the racist people the most is the freaking Spanish people. Mm-hmm. The Spanish people from your own country or from the other country. How you gonna call somebody a monkey or whatever because they're another color? Like that's a few times that's how I came out after that person. I told them off. And not only that, when some of my faithful fans see that I get mad, they start attacking the person.
Right, but that's not a comment. That's not a comment for you. That's a comment for someone else.
Delete and
that's not a comment towards you. That's
a comment towards my family member. Mm-hmm. If I have a picture with my family member, they come racist towards my family member that I'm hugging or touching or holding hands with. They come out stupid. That's when the other side of me come out and I come out. And then after that, all my fans who come after that person that belittle them and whatever. That had happened like twice. And then after that, delete that motherflower. Yeah. I wait 24 hours to get your ass shooting and then I delete your ass. Yeah. And the thing is, the person who like talk shit, they look the worst. Like, motherfucker, did you look at yourself in the mirror? And especially some ladies that be like, oh, you well, you fat, whatever. I'm like, motherfucker, did you actually look yourself in the mirror? You shaped like a freaking apple with no shape, no titty, and you telling me that I'm fat and ugly? Motherfucker, you're more fatter than me.
See, but that's too much energy for me.
You know? And I'm like, I just laugh and I'm like, really? Mm-hmm. And now with the shapeless, and when I'm in TikTok, like, a lot of them like to pop up like that and start in the comment. I'll be laughing and I'm like, what the hell is that going on? Like, oh my God, Shamu is like, I'm like, no, your mother's not next to me, you know? And I be like that, and the boss like, Angie, I'm like, I'm just saying nothing. I just want to be laughing, and some of my people, they be laughing in the comments when I say stuff like that, because sometimes it gets boring me in that life and no hardly nobody coming, but somebody's going to come out stupid, I'm going to come out back at your ass for sure. But I'm saying like,
So like I said though, you gotta take the good with the bad. So if you're either gonna ignore one, you gotta ignore all. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I just say thank you and that's it. Y si no me gusta el comentario, ni le pongo ninguna respuesta. Y si es algo que es un poquito disrespectful, no sé cómo decirle eso en español, pues entonces yo lo quito de...
Disrespectful, oh no.
No sé cómo decirlo.
But you know,
falta de respeto.
Those I don't care. I don't mind. The only one is when they come out stupid to the family.
Yo lo borro del comentario y ya.
No, yo dejo que lo ataquen primero y después yo lo borro.
No, porque that's too much. Eso es mucha
energía. No, I
nada.
just say what I need to say to him. I leave it alone. Then I see everybody. 24 hours later, I will block your ass.
For me,
let the people hurt your feelings for sure.
For me, that's too much energy, and that's unnecessary. That's unnecessary drama for me. You do what you want. For me, that's unnecessary drama, and I'm not gonna give them that much attention on my post. You get what I'm saying? So it'll be just a deleted comment, and you're not gonna get nothing from my part, like nothing from my people or anything like that, because that's just not how I am.
No, I love my people. I love my Angie's people. They savages. They savages,
that's
and
okay,
I love them.
But that's too much. That's too much drama.
Thank you for tuning in, mommy. She goes, "Hello, girls. How are you?" And then she goes, "Yes, preach, girl. Yes." And then she's laughing. He goes, "Haters gonna hate. Shake it off. Turn around and tell them to kiss your girl's ass." And yes, you know, I don't be like, "You do go ass." Oh, what happened to the light, man? Did you pay the bill?
No, do cut it off. No, my
And you
laptop.
What is it? No, what is KOA?
I don't have KUA.
Oh, not here. So this is Duke over here.
This is Duke.
Oh, so Duke is in the West and the East Coast. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But yeah, no.
What's the comments there?
I already said it, man.
Oh, preach. Yes.
yeah, preach, girl, preach. Haters gonna hate. Yes.
And they are. But like I said, in this business, you gotta take the good with the bad.
Oh,
So
that's
with the good, I
funny.
just say thank you, and if it's bad, I literally will ignore it. Don't even give it a like or anything, and I'll just, if it's something very disrespectful, I just delete it and that's it, because I don't got time for bullshit, and I'm not gonna let all that energy for that one person and give that person the props. They don't need it.
And sometimes I don't even need to do something, because my loyal fans will actually jump on your ass before I see the comments. And that's one thing. I love those fans. My fans will take care of that for me too.
My people would do it too, but I just feel it's wasted energy and it's unnecessary, because then they become the same internet bullies and gangsters that I just don't like.
No.
So why would I have them on mine when I don't appreciate it from anybody else?
No, but
So,
they don't
and
become
that's it.
disrespectful. They be like, hey, don't talk like that. You know, I see how they talk and everything. The thing is, I'm so used to it because I got millions of followers myself.
Yeah,
and I got
but
all
that's
these people that be like,
unnecessary.
and the way they
That's
commenting, and not only that, sometimes my people will take care of it. And I don't even notice it until maybe it could be a week or a day. And I'm like, oh shit, did that happen? But, you know, I be laughing because my people will got my back. And I love it. I love it because I got some loyal fans like crazy. And that's the international ones. I love them so much. Who been here? Thank you.
Yep. So, any last comments? No, that's it.
No more comments.
So that's pretty much it. But guys, you know, at the end of the day, like, it doesn't matter if you put your picture out there, whether you're in a public figure like Angie and I are or not. You're putting yourself on social media. You have to. You know that you're gonna get some comments, and they are gonna be haters. That you could be the most beautiful person in the world. Listen, like, you don't think that people come at me? They be like, "Oh, she can't dress, she can't do that," and they try to come at me, and I just laugh, and it is what it is. But I'm not gonna give them the energy, and I'm not gonna give them any type of recognition to feed off of my page. So that's why I don't do it. So, but again, if you're putting yourself out there, whether you're a public figure or not, you have to learn
from coming from the topic that we had. In other words, make sure you have a partner that will actually accept what you do and could handle what you do. Because if you do have somebody that cannot handle what you do, you're not meant to be together, because that person won't be able to handle any of the comments at all. For sure.
Yeah,
That's from the topic. Okay.
So that is what it is. So with that being said, guys, what's your upcoming for this weekend?
My people, work, my people. Just know, you know, we'll be here next Monday, unless it's a holiday. I don't think it's a holiday next Monday. But we're coming back next Monday, same timing, same day.
Yes. For me this weekend, I have an event with Takesha, I forget what, Norris, I think her, Takia Norris. Real in the Field, RIF, RIF, Real in the Field event that I'll be doing on Saturday from 1 to 5. I'm actually going to be a public speaker in that event. If you want more information on that, I can send it to you. And then on Sunday, I'll be in Old Town at another event at the health fair, and I will have a booth there as well. So if you guys want to come out and see Nina Rock, I'll be in both of those events this weekend, and that is what I got going on.
Yeah, she got events to go to.
Yes,
I got
yes.
work to go to.
Well, it's still work, but they're public events. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this crazy thing we call the show. We appreciate you. We appreciate all your comments. Gracias por su sintonía. Y sus comentarios y todo eso. We appreciate you. Los agradecemos mucho a todos ustedes. We appreciate every single one of you. And with that being said, guys,
Dios me lo bendiga, cuídense, and God bless ya, and we see you next week.
love, peace, and
Bye.